everyone, welcome to Fandango Indie Movie Guide. I'm Alicia, and can you believe that it is almost the end of 2016? Where did this year go? Don't worry, there's still plenty of little gems for you to enjoy at the theatres and at home as we ramp up towards the end of the year. Let's start with one that has awards watch all over it, particularly for the performances, actually also for the director and the screenplay as well. It's called Fences, and this is an adaptation of the Pulitzer Prize winning play by August Wilson by the same name, and it stars Denzel Washington and Viola Davis. They're two people living in 1950s Philadelphia. It's very much a look at race relations and also a look at how one man is struggling with his anger at the world, which spills out towards his family.
How come you ain't never liked me?
What law is there say I got to like you? A man is supposed to take care of his family. You live in my house, fill your belly with my food, put your behind on my bed because you're my son. Now don't you go through life worrying about whether somebody like you or not. You best be making sure they're doing right by you.
As I said, this is really all about the performances. You can definitely tell that you're watching a play. It feels like you're watching a play, but that doesn't detract from the movie at all because it's just such a treat to see brilliant actors at work. You've got Denzel Washington, who always is powerful, but here he shows how he's so able to turn on a dime between being very charming to being extremely terrifying and angry. Viola Davis, always incredible, but here she is like an emotional gut punch.
It's not easy for me to admit that I've been standing in the same place for 18 years.
Well, I've been standing with you. I got a life too. Don't you think I had dreams and hopes? What about my life? What about me?
And then Denzel Washington also directed Fences, and I thought he did a great job of adapting the play. So many character moments that are great, and so many fantastic monologues too. So see Fences in theatres when you can. Again, it's opening very limited so far, but then it'll be rolling out and expanding throughout the next couple of weeks.
Some people build fences to keep people out, and other people build fences to keep people in.
Now to another film that has awards watch on it for Best Foreign Film. It's Neruda, directed by Pablo Larraín, the same director as behind Jackie. He's incredible. And this is about the Nobel Prize-winning poet Pablo Neruda and the search for him when he became a fugitive in his own country thanks to being a communist.
Dicen que Neruda es el comunista más importante del mundo.
Se metía la mano al bolsillo, sacaba un papelito, 10.000 proletarios se quedaban callados para escucharlo, mientras recitaba poesía.
Les poètes organisent l'héroïque résistance contre le fascisme chilien.
Gael Garcia Bernal was in Pablo Larraín's other film, No, from 2012, and here he plays a police officer who's trying to track down Pablo Neruda, who is played by Chilean actor Luis Gnecco. Now, much like Jackie, it's kind of a blurred line between what is fact and what is fiction here. It's a mixture of historical and lyrical, not so much a biopic, but also kind of a really unique biopic at the same time. It's very much like an experience at the theatre, if that makes sense.
Aquí entro yo, el sagaz comisario que lo llenó, lleno de vida.
Muy buenas tardes, señor presidente.
¿Conoce usted a Neruda?
No, yo no. Sí, señor.
Pablo Larraín, he is a director to watch. Reminds me a little bit of Aronofsky, but again, he has his own unique perspective going on. I highly recommend checking out Neruda. It's out in some theaters this weekend, but it will be out in more in the future and also on video on demand.
¿Personaje secundario? ¿Yo? No, señor. ¡Pablo! Porque te voy a agarrar. Esto va a ser muy impresionante.
I also want to put on your radar another little movie that came out just over a week ago in limited theaters and on video on demand. Definitely worth watching. It's called Always Shine, directed by Sofia Takal, and it's a psychological thriller about jealousy between friends.
Excuse me, haven't I seen you in something? Well, you're in TV, right?
This is my friend Anna. She's also an actress.
Have I seen you in anything?
No, I would be surprised.
Mackenzie Davis and Caitlin Fitzgerald play two friends who are both actors, and at the start of the film, Caitlin's character is much more successful than Mackenzie's character, and that causes a lot of jealousy. Plus, their friendship was already beginning to fray, and it all spills over into some passive-aggressive madness when they go away for a weekend in Big Sur.
What is it? It's just a really dumb horror movie. You have to take your clothes off? It's like the 10th time in 2 years. You ever feel like a whore?
The film is quite experimental. It reminds me a lot of David Lynch's movies, particularly Mulholland Drive, and a lot of people have compared it to Ingmar Bergman's Persona, which I can definitely see. Great 60s film, that one. It has a lot to say about women, and there are multiple meta layers going on, so definitely seek out Always Shine on video on demand right now.
It'll all be over soon enough anyways, right?
To recap, in theatres, if you can, find Fences with those brilliant performances, or find Neruda with the experimental tone, and at home, seek out Always Shine for some truth about female friendships. That's it for this week's episode of Fandango Indie Movie Guide. As always, leave me a comment below. I read every single one to let me know which movies you're looking forward to, what you've seen that you've loved, what you're really frustrated that you can't see just yet. And you can also chat to me anytime on Twitter at Alicia Malone. I'll see you next week.